Lay low, mate, on the beat.
Cowboys raw and uncut. Cowboys raw and uncut.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
I won't hold what y'all talking about, man. I think they tuned in. The Cowboys raw and uncut, man. We got crew in the house. Look, guys, man. Let's just go on and start it out with. We're gonna talk about this smoke we put on the Commodores over the weekend, and 38-10. But word was, somebody at the game told me, man, the Washington Commodore football team, they was coming out there with a boom box to this. Yeah, that's what you said it was gonna be easy like Sunday morning, OG, man. Hey, how we feeling right now, fellas?
I was riding with you.
I slept comfortable, man. I slept real well that evening. I slept good, man. We came out there and we put our hands on them, and we was physical, man. We actually looked physical for once. The running backs ran physical. Rico and Pollard. Hunter was physical, leading them blocks. I mean, we just looked physical, man. We looked like that we wanted to come out and dominate, man.
Yeah, it looked like they was getting through at left side, man. Zach was like a game time decision. Who we have out there for him? He was doing
Hoffman.
He was all right out there.
I seen you out there, Big 67.
Big Hoffman was out there like a man. He pancaked somebody off the jump and stayed on him and kept on roughing him up. That was like the first possession of the game. I said, oh.
Plus he's with the smoke.
He's with the smoke.
I like him.
So there, any time in the first quarter, did y'all get worried that game was going to get out of hand or be a down to the wire type of game? Or do y'all think we was going to gain control?
Initially, I was with OG, like we was going to dominate them. During the game, we had a hiccup and then scored and all that, and then they came and scored. I had to put my mind down to it and be like, hey, you do my home coaching. I sided with y'all in the text, man, and so we got back on track, man. I was good.
When they blocked that punt and came back down, we was going to go up 10-0. They came back down and scored and made it set. I was like, once again, we gave them life. We gave another team life.
Yeah.
Here we go. We about to be in the dogfight. And then we answered it. That's when
It was the pick.
Yeah.
When the pick was before that, wasn't it?
No, the pick was after
that.
It
was after that. It was after that. It was after the touchdown. It was after the touchdowns. I thought we
the
turned
Bland pick?
No, the Dak pick.
The
Dak pick was
the
before. Because the tip went back at the field goal happened, then the pick happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they had two opportunities to go up because we didn't score. We tried to give them life.
Yeah, I just didn't feel pressed at all. I felt like it was still going to be easy. We just was moving the ball way too easy. We had a couple of hiccups on the way, but we constantly moved the ball. Every time we had the ball, we was moving the ball.
At Gilly going down, it made my heartbeat stop for a little minute though.
Yeah.
That was
now it's time to get in for nobody.
Yeah.
I'm still worried. I know they now playing it a little bit, but yeah, I'm still a little worried.
Yeah, I'm really not as bad as.
It's gonna be more painful than anything. So he ain't turning nothing up. He's good. It just dislocated.
Well, he had to turn something up if it popped out.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah, that's just I could see that happening again on another physical play. That's what's concerning about it. Once they
he gonna have a brace on. He gonna have some kind of brace on.
Above your head gonna suck. You want above your head because you can tell the way.
His range.
Reaching above your head, man. That range of motion is gonna be a motherfucker, man. But shout out to you, Gilly, man. Get well, man. We need you, big dog. But so what's y'all's overall feeling after winning this game?
NFC champs.
Okay. Outside of that,
NFC East champs.
Mm-hmm. So do y'all feel confident going rolling to the playoff after this game?
I do, but I don't want to get overconfident.
Yeah, I'm confident every year, and look what happens.
Same thing.
I ain't got no worries, man. I ain't never really had no worries about the grass shit and the away shit. It's just all about just playing the right way. It was all, to me, all year, it's always on us.
I agree.
It's always
It's always us. You know what I'm saying? We gotta face off and you know, we can
get our
defeat
way.
us and we good.
Yeah, we getting our own way. I guess I just,
Are you talking playoffs though, Terry?
huh?
You talking about how we looking
How
at
you feel going forward off of this game? Because, you know, the question was before the game was, you know, how do we have to win in order to be confident going into the playoffs?
right?
And now with that win, do you feel more confident going into the playoffs, or is there still more to see?
Still more to see for me.
I'm confident going into it as far as because I like that we're at home. That's giving me the confidence. And watching the game against the Commodores, it seemed like we start using that motion again. So I want to see. I think we did what we were supposed to do against this team. I know at first, 10 what? We was down 10-7 or whatever, but we did what we were supposed to do. Like OG said, we were physical out there, CD out there doing whatever he wanted to do. Dak threw for 4 touchdowns. Like, I mean, that's the right way to go into the playoffs. And you clinch it too. You clinch it.
So we know it's the right way to go in, but so you're still confident, even though it's the right way to go in? Because that same win, now looking back on it, the 5-game winning streak was what it was. But that same win wasn't impressive, looking back on it, because when we played good teams, you know, that was the thing. Those teams weren't good. We did what we were supposed to do, and it didn't mean nothing against good teams. So now we go into the playoffs after smashing a bad team and playing physical against a bad team. What happens next week?
Because we're at home though.
It's rough.
But we're at home. But we're at home though.
Yeah.
But we're at home where we're undefeated.
I mean, we didn't play great against Detroit at home.
That's a good team, though.
That's a good team. And that's what I'm saying. So,
But did we win?
yeah,
And are we undefeated?
yeah, we definitely are.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
At home, that's where I'm the most confident. If it makes sense.
Yeah.
The difference between the Detroit game and the Commodores game is we didn't do the little shit that makes us lose. Like, we ain't go out there and silly ass fumble,
Jump offside.
silly ass penalties, you know what I'm saying? It was the cleanup, you know what I'm saying? That was the difference. That's what I like. It was the cleanup
Man,
shit.
The difference for me was the level of talent. Detroit got all pros and high level players out there, and
Yeah.
the Commodes didn't. But as my brothers done said, at playing at home is a huge factor. That should give us the edge. I think we're 7-point favorite right now.
Yeah.
So 4.5. Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
wait
this
to
playoff,
get
so
this week over with.
win by one.
I can't wait to get this week over with. Trying to be in front of the TV, ready for action.
Because, okay, so if you're not confident, Terry
And Ricky.
and Rick, right? Because, in the preseason, I'm like, I only see us winning one game and all that old stuff. But after looking at the season and how it's set up for us, we bet not lose these games.
This is the best chance that
We
we
bet
had
not
to win
lose
the
these
Super
games.
Bowl in a long
But
time.
what I'm saying to y'all is,
Very
though,
long time.
if they did slip up and lose,
Somebody was getting whooped.
I'm talking about this game coming up.
Okay.
Well, where do we go from there?
Somebody's getting fired. Somebody losing their job. Somebody's getting
yeah.
whooped. Something like burning down. I don't know, bro. Like, this is a game that you really can't lose, but
We're not ready to lose.
you can.
We're not getting ready to lose.
No, we're not. I'm not.
We're not getting ready to lose this game.
But you asked if. So if.
Yeah,
Your question
if.
was if. If that happens, that just proves all the haters right.
Right.
All the bullshit that we was listening to and hearing and we was defending it would be right. And I don't want to see that.
You don't think about it. You don't think about it. Because it's rough, man. Like when I look at Green Bay, that is a team that can beat you if you don't play the way. If you don't bring your A game, because it's playoff time. They're playing with house money. That's the scary part. We have everything to lose. There's nothing for us to gain except for the next round. Beating them doesn't shut it. It doesn't link. Yeah. It doesn't link. You know what I mean? All the naysayers are still there.
You have to win that for coach.
No, you got to win this for
that
coach.
game right there, this game coming up, you have to win that for coach. You have to. There's no that. If you like your head coach, if they like McCarthy and what you have to win this game against this former team for coach.
Get the 40 ball.
The 40 ball, put the 40 ball up on him. Yeah, but you got a young quarterback who's never been in this position. You know, he can go out there and play just as free. Aaron Jones is still dangerous. They do have receivers that still can make plays. This ain't no walkthrough. Like, this ain't the same as playing the Commodores. I don't feel the same way as playing the Commodores coming into this game, even though we are at home.
Is it the same as playing the Rams?
No. No, I believe that they're a better team than the Rams.
No, I don't know that. I'm not going to say they're a better team than the Rams, but they do want to run the ball first. Mm-hmm. And that would be, kind of a recipe that's giving us a little trouble. They got kind of a two-headed monster. Their offensive line is it's a pretty good run, running football team. I think the Rams do something a little different. They're lethal passing the ball, and they have a really good running back. So I think the Rams have a little more options, dangerous, a little more dangerous package.
And how did we look against them? How did we look against them?
With a proven coach.
How did we look against the Rams?
The Rams, we look solid against the Rams.
Okay, so that gives me confidence against this Green Bay team
just like
at home.
They want to run the ball. The Green Bay wants to run that ball. So the way that Green Bay is going to play us is different than the way the Rams play us. Even though you say that the player-wise, but
so let me ask you: did Detroit want to run the ball?
Did Detroit want to?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who you think's running games better, Detroit's or Green Bay?
Detroit's.
There you go.
Detroit. I'm gonna say the
okay. So and what did we do? We didn't allow them to get 100. We didn't allow them to get 100.
Okay, I get it. I get it, but
and that number's low on this game too.
We just have to bring that same mentality. We have to bring that physical mentality. If we bring that, we'll be okay.
But the shot that we're getting ready to get now ain't gonna be like any shot we've got throughout the season.
Why
you say that?
Why you think that?
They're running games like that?
No, I'm saying what we're getting ready to get from the Packers is
what we getting ready to get?
It's a desperate team. You got to
playoffs.
Exactly.
But their defense is weak though.
You think they was more desperate than Buffalo when we played?
So you more afraid of them offensively?
I'm afraid of their desperation, and
their defense ain't like that though.
I'm afraid of their desperation and our arrogance and our showing up and just thinking that you're going to win because you're better or you're supposed to win. I worry.
I don't think we got that.
I ain't doing this, man. No.
I don't think we got that.
No.
All I have to go now is what's happened in playoff pass. So at this point,
I don't think we win in arrogance.
You don't think we win in arrogant against any team?
No, I don't think we're going to go to the playoffs with arrogant.
You think we win in arrogant? No, I don't think so.
I think we showed. We showed the right mentality. I think we showed the right mentality.
No, it was a good game.
It was just physical. We came in. We came in. They was more physical to us, and they outlasted. Last year was a good game. I mean,
until the end,
the worst team won.
But what you say, OG?
I said I think we showed the right mentality against the Commodores. I think.
Facts.
That physical play, man, how those running backs ran physical, how we were thumping, man. I think mentality Whereas if we come out and thump like that against Green Bay, I think we can drop 30, 35.
Because how many times have we been playing for something? We done been in that situation before where we done played for something. We were playing for something and fold up.
True,
they
but
came in with the right mentality.
The thumping of a chump is what?
But that's what you're
At
supposed
this
to do
point,
to a
you know what I'm
chump.
Were they
saying?
a chump
But
last year?
That's what
Were
you're
they a
supposed
chump
to- that's what
last
you're
year?
supposed to do to a chump. We've lost games that we should have won. We shouldn't have lost the Cardinals.
But also,
We didn't
when
dump these.
I'm saying,
I was on
were
that
they a
hill
chump
when we were on our
last
winning
year?
streak, when I was on that hill when we were on our winning streak, it was show me something against a good team. Okay, those wins didn't have any meaning at all. Like until I gotta see how we do against Buffalo. I gotta see how we do against Miami. Those are gonna be the test.
Right.
Then we lose those games, and it's that 5-game winning streak doesn't mean nothing. We can't win on the road. We can't do this. And now when we go out here and thump the chumps, it's thump the chumps, and now it's like we're physical. But against who?
But
Against who? Like what? Everybody
sound like me.
against
the whole mentality is. The whole
I ain't even had to speak, man. My man been talking for me, man.
The whole mentality is treat them like you should treat them. And if they're low level tier, you should treat them that way. We should have almost dropped 50 on them.
Right.
I mean, real talk, man. We moved the ball whenever and effortlessly.
So the physicality that we've been lacking though against good teams showed up against a bad team, and you think that it would still show up against a good team?
Look, it was on grass. We was questioning that.
So hold up, bro. You scared of Green Bay?
I'm not scared of Green Bay. I'm scared of us.
So
It's us, the man in the mirror, man.
But this is true.
The
This is
man
true.
in
I
the
get it.
mirror. That's what I'm worried about.
But look at what we just did.
We did it.
Two penalties. That's you can't now.
In your words, they was packing it up.
They was packing it up.
They didn't want to fuck up their number 2 seed.
That's what I'm thinking, dog.
We beat some people who wanted to get beat.
I respect that, but 2 penalties shows mental toughness. We're mentally with the physicality we played with,
Right.
with us mentally only getting two penalties. I think maybe we're turning a new leaf. Maybe we're believing and we know what we have to put out to get results.
Consistency.
Mindset.
ain't
It's the
enough.
mindset, like Steve-O been saying. The mindset.
Man, it's a mindset, and we did it. And
Those 2 penalties are huge, man.
it is huge.
That's huge.
That's very huge, and I agree. Like I'm all for that. Like,
Not only
I'm
is that
totally-
huge, what about how we ran the ball?
We ran the ball wonderfully too. I
'Cause
told you,
we
Tony was
been-
running hard.
Yeah.
Tony, we came out.
Rico ran hard. Both of them.
Rico, both of them. What I want is consistency has been the key. That's the thing. Like when we were losing, I wanted consistency and how it was played to see before I got worried, and we did the same thing back to back. So I told you, yeah, you gave me some consistency, so I believe maybe that's who we are. Now it's 1 game later, 1 or 2 games later, we've won in non-consistent fashion, if that's what you want to say. You blow a bad team out, and then we squeak away against a good team. I don't know right now going to the playoff what am I to look forward to from this Dallas team. And I love them. I think we're going to win, but what am I don't know what.
I look
I
forward
don't
to
know what to
them
think for.
continuing to move the ball and score the ball. I look forward to CD still going off on
See that?
his man. You know, I see
given.
those. I see Dak still balling. I see our defense. I see our defense taking it another notch.
Getting turnovers.
We haven't been getting turnovers last 2
Sacks,
weeks. Yeah, we got turnovers and
pressures.
sacks last 2 weeks.
I mean, if they play around with this, man, hey, I don't think they will, though. I think they know what's at stake, and they showed us in the Washington game. It ain't that we just beat up on the chump or whatever. It's just how they approach the game. How they approach the
Now they
game.
just the chumps, but at first,
And
well,
like-
we did what
and
we
like-
supposed to do. We did what we supposed to do. Now you all that.
And like Rick said,
Hey, man, this ain't up, man.
you know, they out to get that W for coach, man.
It's all you.
So, you know, I'm with Rick on that. They gonna get that W for coach. They know how important this is,
We
man.
need to dump him on out, man. Make
Yeah,
him miss Aaron
we need to
Rodgers.
get that. Yeah, we need to. That's for coach, man.
Do it for McCarthy,
Bring his own in.
man. You know, imprint.
And then I'm just trying to figure out how were we supposed to look, Terry, in order for you to feel a little bit more confident in Rick?
I don't know.
I told you before the game. You
I
asked
need a
me
blowout.
before the game, what would I need to see from this game that'll change it? And I told you nothing. Nothing they can do against Washington was going to change my feelings for the game. I told you that before this game. So anything over for me, it's already on record stating nothing they could do against Washington is going to change my effect because I seen how we play against lesser level teams.
So going into the playoffs with last game 2 penalties for 20 yards, that doesn't give you no type of confidence.
How many penalties did you have the week before against a better team?
We ain't have that many against Detroit.
6, I think we had against Detroit, maybe.
I really don't know.
Six. I think 6.
That wasn't no simple question. That was one I really didn't know.
I think 6.
There's nothing that I seen in this game that changes anything on my. I think it was an impressive win. I think it was a good win. I think not for us, but even for the players to get them to end the last road game that they played was a win. So mentally for them. But what do I take away from it? I seen what we do. That's what we do. We beat up on the 4-win teams. They the number 2 pick in the draft.
We've been struggling on the road with any kind of team, for real.
Yeah, we had.
Except for, I guess we blew out Carolina, but other than that.
But that was close into the second half.
Yeah.
So but this team that I had they had players sitting. They was packing it up. We did what we were supposed to do, and I'm not delegating the loss. I'm not saying minimizing the way we played. It's just that ain't really do nothing for me. And you know, I really expect us to beat Green Bay.
We better beat them.
Yeah,
It's
5 penalties last game.
34 yards.
34 yards.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
solid.
I think
That's solid.
over the last
against a potential number 2 that could have been a number 2 seed. They was fighting for the 2 as well.
Yeah.
5 penalties against that's solid.
But I think penalties a whole lot of time is based on, our mentality. Like, I don't think a team can force you to make penalty. A lot of our penalties are unforced. Every now and then you get somebody jumping. Now Parsons is forcing people to jump off and make false starts, things of that nature, because he's, hovering over the top and they're worried about him. I don't think a lot of our penalties are like that. I think most of our penalties are mental, dumb penalties. Mm-hmm. And I think the last 2 games we're kind of summing that up a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that shows that mentally we might be getting into playoff football. We might be understanding, coming out of that shell, man.
What's the light switch? When did the light switch go off? Was it the Detroit game or the Washington game? When did the light switch flick on off?
I think after Buffalo.
I kind of think after we realized we can still get that 2 seed. Because I think when we lost to Buffalo and Miami, I think we were probably thinking,
Settle into the 5
we're
seed.
not going to settle in that 5 seed. We're not going to win this division. And I think when Philly choked, I think that, flash of light, man, we really got a good position.
Engineer John, you heard him over saying y'all choke. Okay, my bad. Okay, I'll just make sure. My bad.
But I guess when I think of even with all this says, I know a lot of people who can get money and keep getting money, but they can't keep it. So we get money, man. That's what we do. Yeah, we get money, dog. Like, that's what we do. But we go out and blow the bag. We go out and blow the bag, spend the re-up money, you got hustle it all back up, man. Like, that's just
But y'all talking pre-curse.
No,
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I am talking for you. All I have is a pass to go on. Yeah, I expect it too.
I expect this win.
But
Nah, but
I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming. I seen you over there leaning to the phone.
This nigga scared.
I told you, I was waiting for it, bro. I was waiting for it. I seen him over there leaning to the side. I seen he had the phone. He was trying to hide it from me. I was over there pressing the button, but I didn't know what he was doing. I seen it.
I knew he was going to come back.
I knew it.
For real, man. So how are we supposed to hit? What are we trying to look for in these playoffs, man?
Surviving events.
Surviving
That's all
events.
I'm looking for.
I don't care how we win.
Yeah, I'm looking to win. By any measure.
But, I
if
mean-
you're in a fight, you grab nuts, you bite, you scratch, you do whatever you got to do to win. You win, you win.
That's right.
That's
right.
it.
Man, you know when you're hungry, dog, like you can have a choice on what you want to eat, but if somebody else gonna cook it for you, you gotta eat it. That's just what it is right now. Like, I don't care, I'm hungry for a playoff win, you know what I'm saying? So I don't care how we win, I would take it any type of way.
But we done had playoff wins.
I need two.
Okay.
I want to see that old
Minimum.
shit. I want to see these
All that.
blowouts.
Get to the bowl.
I want to see
need
these
two minimum.
blowouts like
Get to the NFC.
the playmaker
Get to the
Eminem
bowl.
used to do to people in the playoffs.
Man, you
I
just
want-
told me last week it's the playoffs. Get used to seeing low scoring. That's what you told me.
That's true. That's true. That's true. See, that's true. But I want to come out. I want to come out and move that ball, man. I really think we can put up 30 or better on Green Bay. I really do.
Yeah.
I really do.
I mean,
Yeah, they defense
They
ain't
definitely
like
will.
that, man.
they got two. They got a
Let
game
me see
record.
what they
man.
Get the
numbers
shit out
are.
of hurt, Love a couple of times. Shit, he be all right.
I just, like I said, I just for the fact of somebody not knowing what's going on, so they're able to play. They don't feel the pressure of what's going on, so they're able to play free. That's what
Kinda.
you get what I'm
But at the
saying,
same
don't you?
time-
Like
but at
somebody
the
who
same
don't even
time-
recognize the who's never been here, so they don't recognize the moment.
But that's
We
the
gotta
person's
make them
opposite side.
recognize
It's a
it.
double-edged sword.
We have to
though.
go in there and break his wheel early.
Because he
We
can
gotta go
come
in there
out
and break his
and
wheel early.
and see it's the first year in the playoffs and lights hit him and he get stumbled up on it.
That's
But
when
at
white
the
tails
same
get
time,
swinging.
Or we can make
At
stuff.
the
White
same
tails
time,
get swinging.
we shouldn't be worried about them at all. Whatever the offense, the deep, whatever they focus, we should be coming in ready to cause havoc on both sides of the ball, jump out early, put them away,
Bingo.
and do what we got to do.
Bingo.
It shouldn't. If our mentality switches to instead of from who we playing and what we're doing and focus on us, we should breeze through.
So it's
And then the same as you're saying that about Jordan Love, I feel the same thing about Dakota. Coming out like, man, I've been doing this too long.
he needs it.
We moving this ball.
Better quarterback
I'm getting ready to show
Yeah.
this- I'm getting ready to show this young boy
The
what it's about.
better quarterback
The
wins.
better quarterback wins. I can agree with that. That's why I have. It's not like, again, I don't want to take it as I'm scared. I just understand what can happen.
Nah, man, I ain't worried about that. Man, I ain't worried about that,
Steve
man.
playing again, man.
I ain't scared, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Spread, man. It ain't no next week, bro. You know what I mean? And by the history of our team, y'all
We win this game.
We win this
we
game.
win this game.
By the
True.
history, we win
win
By
this
history,
game.
we win this game.
Yeah.
But also by history, we didn't.
Our problem is the divisional.
You know, no. I ain't scared, man. I'm aware. You ain't gonna get too much. You ain't get too much big boy talk at me this week, man.
And
going
I'm
in this
not
game
even
humble. Yeah, I'm going in this
We
game
ain't
humble,
talking about
man.
nothing. He's sipping and still ain't trying.
Nah,
we
that's
this
what it is. I'm going in humble this week, man.
We're this close to that NFC Championship, man. We're this close, man.
Nah, we cannot mess this
We gotta
up,
reach
man.
out there and take it, man.
We cannot mess it up. I mean, what are we waiting on?
Right.
I mean, what are we waiting on?
And
What are we waiting
then
on?
my wish to be able to go in there.
You want to eat some green bean casserole?
I'm
this
gonna
year.
go in there and smack San Fran in
You
their
want some
mouth,
green bean
man. I
casserole? I
want
can't
them
wait for
bad.
that.
I
I hate it.
want them
We
bad
ain't
for the
doing that,
Marlins.
man. We ain't even worried about them right now. Strictly Green Bay. These time I said we ain't gonna want them bad, man. We are not doing that, man. We're not worried about Green Bay.
I feel you when it comes down to it. I feel you.
One game at a let's win this game.
We gotta stay focused, because we gotta keep our players focused.
I don't want my players thinking like Giants. You
That's
think
it.
about
We
San
gotta keep our
Francisco, you
players
think about Green
focused,
Bay.
man.
No, they
You
get
think about
paid.
Green
They
Bay
ain't
this
like me.
week. Because I don't care if it's Detroit or LA.
And we need some hurdles to put out front of there, then put them hurdles out front of there. We need some film, whatever, some chalkboard shit, man,
I
put
think
it
it's
out
gonna-
there.
I
They
think it's
already
gonna
got us
be-
the last couple of times with some bullshit.
LA. So LA, that means LA will go to San Fran and we get Philly second round, or the winner of the Philly game.
I think it's gonna be LA.
So we get the winner of the Philly game.
I think that Laporte injury.
Tampa Bay.
Tampa. I said if
We
if
get the
LA.
high seed, right?
No, I'm talking about the next. It'd be the next round. So if LA and if
Nah, we get the
LA,
low seed, Nick.
Yeah,
That's
no, I'm talking about
Detroit
this round we got the high seed. The second round it'll be the low seed.
They saying LA beating Detroit.
Yeah, if LA beats Detroit,
okay.
LA goes out. LA stays out west, and then we get the winner of the Philly. We get the winner of the Philly.
That's what who you want, Philly?
I don't give a fuck who we play.
Listen to that shit.
I mean, I just want to win, though. That's it. You know, I ain't
Get
greedy,
to
bro.
the NFC
Football guys, y'all
championship
hear me, man.
game.
Rick was begging me
Yes,
y'all
sir,
once
Dre.
before. I'm
And let's see
you
what
know,
happens.
1 week at a time, man.
Get to the NFC championship game and let's see what happens. That's how I'm feeling. That's-
Get past Green
We took
Bay,
over
man,
the
that's
NFC
all.
championship
Man,
game. Green Bay, man.
I need both of these games.
We need both of them, but we'll get there.
I need both of
Won't
these
keep us up.
games, man. We done all. I mean, each year we took a step. We already what? When McCarthy's first year, we lost in the first round.
Say it one more time.
In the wild card, when that his first year, we lost in the wild card, right? Then the second year, we went to the divisional and lost. This is his third year, man. It's time to take that next step. But once you get there, let's go all out for it. I don't see his team not making it to the NFC Championship game with 2 home games, looking at 2 home games. There's no way that we should lose these games.
No way.
Especially with the curse
shouldn't,
off.
bro.
Especially with the
Real
curse
talk.
off.
Really
Especially with
shouldn't.
the curse off.
We really shouldn't. Yeah, I feel you 100%.
Yeah, man, because, hey,
I'm with it.
plus we owe Green Bay.
I'm
We
with
owe
that.
them and they young pups, man.
We 4-4 against Green Bay in the playoffs. They done won the last 2. Let's get back to where we at on top.
Yeah.
They're young pups, man. We got to take advantage of this.
Gotta take advantage of them. We gotta show them we the OGs.
We didn't beat Green Bay in 5 years. 6 years? We didn't beat
We
them
just
2016.
already
don't care
went
about
through
none of
that.
that.
We just went through
I don't care
that,
about
bro.
none of that.
We just went through that, bro. Why you gotta say it
I feel
again?
what you're saying, but
We gotta get over
we gotta
that.
win this one. That's different people.
Write
It's
some
different
more.
year, different
Hurry up.
teams.
Yeah.
Different teams. We have to win this one.
Nah, you spook for real, man.
I ain't spooked, dog. I'm just, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna drop me on my motherfucking head again.
Ah, shit, I'm spooked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna drop me on my head
Real,
again,
man.
bro. I've been
So
dropping my
what?
head
So
20 times.
you
But
So
I don't
you-
care- I don't care if we was 16-0. I'm still gonna be
still
spooked.
spooked.
I'm jaded. I'm jaded, bro. So.
Look, game jitters.
Man, look, Benny raised the hand at me.
Yeah.
Man,
And
I'm not gonna feel that way
I'd have been hit before, dog.
until we in that NFC Championship. That's when I'm gonna feel that way.
Nah, man.
I don't feel that way right now.
Bro, we ain't been there in 30
Been there,
years.
right. That's what I'm thought. I mean,
We ain't been there in 30 years.
But the curse has been on for 30.
You gotta know this.
Curse is up.
You got to know this. You got to know this.
I want to embrace that. I want to embrace
Tell
all
Rick
of
says
that.
up every time with that one, they get him right back.
Yeah, the curse is gone, man. I feel it, man. I feel it. But at the same time, bro, we get jaded, bro.
You got it, dog.
I mean, it's yeah, man. Yeah. And even though we got winners for
think-
Coach, we got winners for Dez because he caught it.
Yeah, for sure, man. We got it on our minds, bro.
Yeah, Dez caught it. On them. Yeah. Yeah. New 88, do your thing. Make up for it.
I want this. This is on our minds, man. We got it on our minds, bro. We got to dominate these cats too. I want to see good old fashioned ass whooping. I'm talking about ass whooping. Talking about joy and love and the hate. Turn it all the way to like really put it on them, bro. Like break their backs.
Good old ass whooping.
I just want to win.
So the next team know they coming. They know what they got coming.
Yeah. The next team that we play, if it ain't Tampa Bay, will be somebody we already beat
Yeah.
in that stadium probably.
Yeah.
Let's go.
For a chance to get there.
100,000 strong going
I don't even
nuts.
think I'm not even worried about Tampa Bay. Like I look at them, it's like we sent Brady's ass camper, man. Like I wouldn't be worried about Tampa Bay at no moment.
I ain't never worried about Baker Mayfield.
Nah, dog. Baker's Baker, dog.
He's trash.
They could beat the Packers.
As long as
We will
long as
too.
Gilmore come back all right, I'm gonna
We
definitely
will
be
too.
all right.
Yeah.
As long as Gilmore come back straight, I'm definitely gonna be straight going into these games.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Hanks was back out there, wasn't he?
Yes, sir.
Big Hank was out there?
Yeah,
He
shout
come
out
back,
to
yeah,
Big
he out
Hank.
there, stuff and
That's
shit.
Big Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah. I be watching his podcast and stuff. He be all right. He got his own thing he be doing on there too.
So Detroit had a defensive tackle that they let go.
Yeah.
Isaiah Bugs.
Yeah, big body.
Why didn't nobody pick him up? Why didn't we look to picking him up just for the run stopper for depth on the line?
I was saying the same thing, don't.
I don't know.
Why don't we look to pick any free agents up, Harley?
We didn't
have
do
a
a damn
couple here
thing.
and there, but for the most part,
We did. We just ain't ready to spend no money.
But
We gonna shoot you something. You ain't with it.
Yeah, and that's what I ain't really tripping on.
We ain't tripping.
I don't think that he would have commanded a lot of money. I
heard Dalvin didn't either. Said Dalvin
but we
didn't
went
come.
Yeah,
after Dalvin.
6.
We did go after Dalvin?
We went after Dalvin.
Would Dalvin get $6 million?
Yeah, I think so.
He probably off in
Yeah, they said we
5.
went after Dalvin.
Yeah, we
I
definitely
didn't know
had
that.
interest.
Oh, okay.
He
Must
went.
have missed several.
He wanted to go
I
to Willamette.
doubt we was gonna give him that 6 though.
Yeah,
We wouldn't have gave it to him, but we got it.
they probably got a little bit
I
more
wouldn't think
incentive
you
than us.
giving Pollard 10 and with a serviceable Rico, I wouldn't think you would give him 6, but
I
it's
wouldn't.
possible.
I wouldn't give. I ain't giving
That's why they let him go anyway.
Dalvin. They're saying to help him let him go on the playoff team so he can make end his career on
okay.
a little run, and that's why he picked Lamar now.
Yeah, that's what Darius
choice.
Leonard messed up at. Talking, he ain't even helping. He's out there making shit worse.
Crazy out there making
Right, ever since he done came over, man.
I told y'all he can't
wanted it
cover
easy.
a blanket, man. He just not.
He didn't want to work full time, man.
Yeah,
You know what that one is?
Yeah, he knew his season was gonna be over quick anyway. That's why he
Yeah.
picked them.
yeah.
He on vacation early.
We ain't tripping.
It's nuts, though. Think about it. We're talking about the Seagulls. They was 10-1 and ended at 11-6.
Fraudulent 10-1 though.
Yeah,
I ain't
but
got
that-
time. Whoa. Let me take it back because 10-1 is 10-1.
10-1
However
is
you want to
10-1.
slice it, dice it. But they slid through on 3 or 4 of them.
They slipped on a lot of those.
Yeah.
And let's face it, they lost AJ. If they don't have AJ, they don't have a chance.
He'll be back.
But it's just nuts. I mentioned them because it's just the fact of how easily wrote off that fraudulent team is. How quickly people can be like, they weren't what we thought he was. But let's talk about the Cowboys and talk about everybody else. Could you imagine if we was 10-1 and ended the firestorm of reporters, of pundits, of the internet period to just pile in on us, even though we made it to the playoffs, but we ended, if the roles were reversed, it would be crazy. People are so quick to say, they are what they are. Let's talk about the good teams.
Right.
But with us, we go on a 2-game losing streak. It's the Cowboys are back to what they was. We knew they was weak. You knew it was this. It's amazing to me, man. Like, it's amazing how easily you just write that story out. They'll rather talk about the good teams in the NFL than talk about the one who's supposed to be good and turn out to be really
He's
bad.
coming to cut our audio off.
Yeah, man.
But though,
With the audio. Man, I'll stop recording that.
really, Terry, it's the same narrative right now.
It is.
No, it's the same narrative right now because.
Nah, I think they spooked.
Well, no, it's the same narrative
really
right
don't want us
now
to win,
because
man.
the real talk is, don't worry about it. They'll blow it.
That's low-hanging fruit. That's low-hanging fruit, dog. That's low-hanging
generally-
fruit.
Nah,
That's
they
a hater
spooked.
shit.
But that's low-hanging fruit.
It's easy to bet on.
That's what's
Niggas
going on.
lose.
But that's easy to say, though, because we can make it to the Super Bowl and lose and be like, I told you choked.
But
we made it, though. That's low-hanging fruit.
That's what Stephen
easy,
A.
dog.
holds his hat on every time.
That's
that
a-
we're going to eventually do it. And if we do it, they're going to say, well, yeah, they said
Told you, they're
eventually.
allergic to prosperity.
That's the narrative all the time.
I mean, yeah, but again, we could go to the Super Bowl, lose, play a perfect game, and lose on a field goal, and they'll say, "Ha, Cowboys did it again." You know what I mean? Like, what we can't. Only thing we can do is win, and I think all the hate comes out of fear of seeing us win. of hearing our mouths. You know what I mean?
Lord,
like, jeez, could you imagine
Lord,
it?
how
That's where the
obnoxious
hate
I
comes from, because they don't want to see it happen at all.
How obnoxious.
Oh,
it
man, you
would
think
be.
we bad now, man? Just like, go ahead and let it happen, man. Please.
Right,
Please, man. That's all I
calm
want,
down
man.
a lot too.
Just give me
bro.
one, man, just for the
Don't
haters, man.
don't wake up.
Seen the movie The Jerk? I'm gonna be a
Don't
jerk.
wake it up.
Oh,
Obnoxious.
I'm gonna be
Never
a
happened.
jerk.
you think we bad now? You think everything is bad now?
Oh my goodness, how
It's
obnoxious.
just amazing, man, how much hate we get. Like, everybody automatically is just gonna assume that we
I
gonna
would
fuck
say
it up.
ass.
You had just said if it was us and it was reversed. If it was us and we would be reversed, I would be on suicide watch. I would be.
You'd be sick.
It really don't matter what the outsiders would say and all their names.
Because watching your team,
Because me, as the fan I am, it hurts me more than anything. To see this, especially
See
if
your
I
team
know
play
that we
bad
can
football.
go from what we are, what we could be, to something else. That'll definitely hurt.
yeah.
Hold on. It's the last episode. I ain't said nothing all.
He's cutting this shit. Get on the camera,
Look,
man.
man, yeah, go ahead and
Everybody,
show the camera.
Engineer John, man. He's a Philly fan.
Man, yeah, man, we appreciate our guy.
Get in the
man. Go ahead, look.
Get in the cut.
Last time we
Last year, who was it? The Steelers started 10-1. Was the Vikings? The Vikings started.
yeah.
Not the year before that. The Steelers. Everybody does it every year. Somebody who starts out, they rolling.
Right.
No, regardless of all that, it's playoff time. None of that matters.
What happened to the Vikings?
Y'all see what Tom
What happened to
Brady
all the
did 2
teams that
years
start off 10-1 and then flutter? They
Hey, look.
lose.
Tom Brady 2 years ago, they were, he's washed up. And he came in, and none of that mattered in the last 3 minutes of the 3 games he had to play in.
Y'all ain't got Tom Brady.
Okay, we don't. he wasn't gonna do nothing this year.
He didn't back it in. Look, he didn't back it in. Look what y'all done did to the
We
fans,
lost our
man.
play callers on both sides, man. So,
Philly, look what y'all done did to y'all's fans, man. He didn't pack it in
So
early.
what's the excuse?
Against
Is
the-
it the play callers?
we don't have, that's
players.
the beginning of the year, we was winning with brute force. That's why we was barely winning squeaking by. Once everybody stopped, took a look at everything, we got to see plenty of film. We couldn't do nothing. We couldn't score. We couldn't do nothing because they figured it all out. We didn't have nothing. Shane Steichen took our plays in Indianapolis, even though he didn't want to get his damn ball to Jonathan Taylor. But he took all our plays over there and them that took them to the playoffs. So it is what it is. But Philly gonna be
Who's on
back.
defense?
Look, that's they from Arizona.
No,
He was
I'm saying
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the same guys. We got the same guys, but also people got better. That's what I say. People got better, and then as far as some of them, the good teams, Cowboys, Niners, they had players like we had, but they had better play calls and better direction. We couldn't stop motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
But I'll say this. The only good thing I got to say about the Cowboys this year is CD Lamb is a motherfucker, boy.
Nah,
This year. He's a bad motherfucker. That's it. But other than that, go Eagles fly, Eagles fly. Y'all know Eagles fly.
Shout out to Studio John, man.
Shout out to Studio John. Hey, man.
That's our name. I don't even know nobody calling us.
Say Studio John. This is our inaugural year. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Even though you had to tighten up a couple of times.
Right, you should at least have us a cake out here or
Aubrey,
something.
tighten up, man. Tighten up, Aubrey. They tried to come for you today. Tighten up, man. I got your back. Tighten up, Aubrey.
Ain't no coming for me. It was 1 for 3.
1 for 3.
Hey, I'm happy, man. I'm happy you got that out of the way.
Expecting the inside again.
That's why I kind of brought it up.
The block I ain't worried about that.
He's
That's
human.
something. But that thump, you know what I'm saying?
He's human.
Get it out the way before the playoffs. Now you and you came back and scored one.
He'll be kicking the next few at home, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know he's gonna get back in
Yeah.
the swing of things. It's gonna be good.
Got to ask, he came back and nailed that 50-yarder, so I was cool with that. If he had missed it, I'd have been worried. But when he nailed that 50-yarder at the end of the game, I'm glad he did. I'm cool with that. That showed me your head's back in the game, man. We straight there. He you know, those is one-offs, man. We good, man. I was mad he didn't get to break Vanderjack's record because they would have broke if he had hit all 3 of those. Vanderjack was 37-37 starting out, and he ended at 35-35.
Is that the stupid liquored up kicker?
Yeah.
Trying to break the liquor up.
I was more upset that he missed that first one, and you know it was almost burger time.
Yeah, it would have been. We would have been
The
burger.
second one, you get it with
been on
38.
burger
Yeah,
time
that first
before
one,
they hit
he
that.
missed out.
Yeah, it's been burger time. So I said, I seen that, man. It's supposed to be there. I called 44-17, but it would have been 44-10.
We would have been Hulk smashing.
Man, good burgers would have been nice, man. End the season off on burgers. But we're going to get them again.
Playoff burgers?
Again, playoff burgers, man. Those should be double burgers with cheese.
I was about to say him.
Is
It'd be like double burger with some fries.
A double burger with cheese. Yeah.
That's exactly what it should be.
So you back confident?
I mean, I didn't say. No, I didn't. I said I'm worried, but yeah, I've been confident. I feel we're gonna win, but to not say I'm not worried, I'd be lying. See, I mean, y'all can jump on the Easy Lock Sunday morning train if you want to.
I'm anxious. That's all. I'm anxious.
Y'all can jump on the Easy Lock
I'm
Sunday
ready to see
morning.
us play, man. I'm ready to
Man,
see
I'm
us get
calm.
This dude's Don Knotts today.
I'm calm.
So what you got? What you John Easy Lock Sunday morning this week?
Man, easy like Sunday morning, man.
Oh, okay.
We ought to put 30 on these chumps, man.
We're gonna put 30, but how much we gonna win by?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Man, all I know we gonna win.
It doesn't matter.
That's all that matters.
That's all I know, man.
100,000 strong, waving them towels, man.
Yeah.
Our electric.
Do y'all think that the Green Bay fans are gonna show up for this game?
Yes.
We already bought the tickets up.
That's what I'm wondering. That's what I was wondering.
They might.
Like, you know,
We don't allow takeovers,
Nah,
man.
ain't
We
gonna
don't
allow
allow takeovers.
Playoffs game, man. It's
Nah, I don't know. We do kind of allow them to get in, though. We be allowing them to get in, man.
Originally,
For real.
Did San Francisco
They're not
fans
going to show up like
yeah,
we
they show up,
man.
but they ain't take over.
So what-
but they-
Nah, the last time we played them in the playoffs, they were deep in our building.
And see, that's what I was asking him, because he went to the last one. We was at home for San Francisco, and that's what I was asking, was it 55-45, or was it 60-40?
San Fran's gonna travel deeper than Green Bay.
They're a tribal team, though.
Yeah.
Okay. But this game is a legacy game. So you don't think these two
Speaking of
legacy
traveling-
teams are going to show up?
Speaking
gonna
of
travel?
traveling, we took over Chocolate City, though. The whole stadium.
They didn't even want to be there, bro. You see that stadium, man? They didn't even want to be there. I was looking at that time. I was looking at them high seats, man. I was like, damn, man. Wasn't nothing. It was a lot of
I'm
blue.
talking about we was in the Holland. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, it was a lot of blue, man. It was a lot of blue in there.
Here we go.
It just,
Hold on. Did y'all hear your boy come in the game and do it? Coop?
You missed it. You missed it.
What was it?
Yeah. Cooper Rush, he got the game.
Nah, I ain't even heard it, man. That's crazy.
Man, I took me out. Shout out, Coop. I heard you.
You know, he sound like Dennis the Menace. Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
So y'all
I said,
think so going into this game, man, do we continue to sit Gallup?
Man, he's out there for a decoy. Just use his legs, man, if you're going to use
Say
him.
what now?
Send him out there because they're going to have to worry about him some way.
I'm saying, are we just gonna continue to sit Gallup? Is it over for? I'm talking about in the
Did you
playoffs.
see me text?
Nah, ain't no. They gonna
Did
play.
y'all see the text when he went to Gallup in the end zone? And I text, I said, dude, did he really just go to Gallup, man? Did you really?
He overthrew him anyway.
Did you really just waste the play? I mean, there's 3 or 4 other places you can go. And that's the point, man. Other people out there.
If I could get in the NFL, man, that's who I would want to be, Michael.
Parlay picker every week. Go under for Gallup. They give him 16 or higher. Go 13 or higher.
How much did he get this year, bro?
They said he was under 500, wasn't he?
Hey,
like
this
so.
would be a game to where he can make some big time catches.
Yeah, okay. You gonna count on him when it's time.
Yeah.
Because he's familiar and he's a big body.
But
He's a
I think Tober got that.
I think Tober took his spot.
Yeah, I think
But at the
Tober
same
got
He's
time-
only
that.
6'1", but he's a big body.
He got 34
Strong.
catches, bro. He got 34
Strong at the
catches for
point of a catch.
418, though.
He's always.
No, I'm saying how much money he get this year.
Let's say he was 6 on the team.
6.
Better save it.
I think he's 6 against the salary cap this year.
They said he was 6 against the salary cap.
Yeah.
But it's nuts because it's like, hey, bro, like, I don't expect to see 13 back, man. It's fucked up because I fuck with you, MG. You know what I mean? You just ain't show up for us this year. And I believed in you multiple times.
If you come back, it's gonna be at a discounted rate. Because, yeah.
His best game was Arizona.
I mean, he might as
He had
well.
92 yards against
He might
Arizona.
as well. He's familiar unless he just want to prove that he can do something else. Maybe not getting enough looks, not getting enough balls, but he's not going to get. How much more money is he going to get going anywhere else? He doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any.
Ferguson emerging is put a dap on everybody else.
Yeah.
That ain't CD Lamb.
But shit,
it took him a while for Cooks to get right.
It's
I mean, not
Tolbert.
Cooks.
I'm saying, but Tolbert is.
He got a couple. Yeah.
You struggling right now.
Well, so what's Gallup in his 6th year? Yeah,
Wow, man.
this is like 6 years. So at this point, let's see, 2, 4, 6 years. Yeah, so at this point, man, he's an older receiver now.
And
he's damn near 28, 29 at this point.
You see, we're starting to see those Turpin plays.
Yeah, Turpin's coming back.
So, these are a lot of guys that's going to.
Shout out to Steve-O for calling that, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, getting Turk back in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they seen little shit work. They already know what they got to do with him.
They brought that motion back, too.
Yeah, Turp's getting plays. Williams Brooks was getting plays this weekend, wasn't he?
Yeah, Brooks got some reps.
Mm-hmm. So is that what OG was talking about, like tweaking it up or holding something back for the playoffs? Because it looked like we were totally different in this game on offense.
We was playing bums.
Man, I ain't gonna say it.
I knew it was coming. I can feel the heat. I can feel the heat radiating over here.
But we did try some new shit.
We did try, but we was playing bums.
I'm just saying, but playing bums, you using motion. We weren't using motion against the good squad. So it like
now,
we
if we don't use
back.
it against the good, if we don't use it, if you don't see it against the green,
I'm asking you.
I mean, what you mean? Why?
I think that.
Holding it for the playoffs. Holding everything for the playoffs.
Then why you played against Washington?
All right. To get back in the mindset going into the playoffs.
You have to get some reps. You have to,
Get back into the mindset of going into the playoffs. Going into the playoffs with the right mindset.
Momentum builder. If anything, they hearing the chirps on the road, grass, momentum, and all that. So it's all up with the players.
I feel it too. I feel they trying to change their mindset.
Yeah, getting the mindset ready.
I feel that.
Still bums, none of the least, but we played different.
Yeah, because you can always tell. You can always tell, even when you're playing bums, man, how you're doing overall as a team with the trained eye that you got. And with our trained eyes, man, they look like they did all right, man.
Man,
especially with the penalties, because, like, for instance, you could play a bum, blow them out, and have 15 penalties on the board for 150 yards. Our mindset is going to be like, we blew them bums out, but damn, we ain't played well. But with this game, it's in reverse. That's what I'm saying.
I agree with that, but at the same point in time, you can't judge off the talent you're playing against. If the left tackle for them ain't getting a holding call as same as a premier left tackle would, or let's say the pass rusher rushing in on one of our backup linemen ain't getting that holding call. But if you playing a top-notch team that's getting it, they're going to force that holding call because they're getting through like that. And I'm not saying that didn't happen yesterday. I'm just saying I really can't judge versus lesser talent because they're not putting forth and don't got the shit that the other ones do.
But then.
But I'm sorry. But I do 100% agree with you on the penalties. 2 penalties in an NFL game, I don't care if it's preseason, it's solid ball. So I can't. There's no doubt in that whatsoever with that.
Here's another thing. Like we talked about the last 2 games with, of course, Detroit and the Commodores, but the game before that, I mean, we should have beat Miami. We were in a prime position. We didn't play bad that game. So really the last 3 games, and 2 of those opponents were quality opponents. We did not look bad, man. I just think we're turning over a different leaf right now.
Is this the little cleanup shit?
Miami.
Okay.
Is this the little cleanup shit?
You think we look bad against Miami?
We didn't get that stop when we needed it in the 4th quarter. The defense didn't get that stop.
Offense didn't play overall. Didn't play great overall against Miami.
But they did enough to win.
25 points on the road.
We didn't play good enough to win against Miami because we lost.
Yeah, we lost.
We lost.
So we didn't go down to win.
I'm saying, but we went up, and all we needed was a stop from.
We just didn't.
we didn't
that,
get it.
No, we didn't get that stop. But
We should've beat
if
them.
you look-
We've been in that
but if you
situation
look
before
at
and got
the-
this stop against lesser teams.
And Dak ball.
We got that stop. We got that stop against lesser teams, though.
But
right?
if you look at the last 3 games down the stretch, we're playing good.
And we held that running team too. They was a running team.
We're not going to.
Yep.
The Miami loss didn't feel like the first Philadelphia loss. I mean, yeah, the Philadelphia loss. That Miami loss didn't feel like that same loss.
It did to me though.
It crushed me.
It was just on different. It was on that one. The Philly loss. The offense played good enough to win, and the defense let us down at the end. Miami, the defense played good enough at the end. I mean, the defense played good enough through the game, and then let us down at the end. So they both hurt.
Dak was 20 of 32 for 253 yards, 2 touchdowns. CD had 6 and 118 and 1 touchdown.
Against Miami?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool, though.
And we held that rushing attack to total 91 yards. That's what I'm saying. I think our mindset changed after Buffalo. After Buffalo did us like that on the ground, total they was like 2 something on the ground. I think our mindset changed from that point because rushing yards 91 as a team, Miami, and now we're looking at something similar against a bum team, but they held them in check to 50.
And last week
And Detroit, it was 125, but both of their backs was under 100. Our mindset is different on defense. That's why I think we're getting ready to get to the NFC Championship game.
Man,
For
Green Bay,
real.
man. Green, one step at a time, bro. One step at a time.
I'm telling you,
I
man.
feel you, but with Green Bay, man.
And when was the last time we put both of them together? Offense and defense. I know it's against a bum, but
we just got put together this
Last
week.
bum. Them. The last time was them.
This is Rick Sermon go, This is Rick Sermon go.
But last year at the end, did the Cowboys beat us?
Who's that? Is that Cooper? Is that Cooper Rush? There we go.
There we go.
Host a playoff game next week, now against
yeah, man, delete that out. Yeah, delete that out the internet,
We're
man.
gonna be like that guy. Here we go. Here we go.
Nah.
We gonna be ready, man.
But yeah, OG, you was talking about like how we went into Washington last year and got beat 26-6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Concerns got recovery.
Yeah.
Not McLaurin.
So you know.
I think we're a better team than we was last year, though.
I think we are too. That's the
I know.
scary part.
Yeah, I think we're a better team last year.
We've had really good football teams. I don't know now.
But still, going into the playoffs, our expectation was to try to make a run.
Going into, all I'm saying is, let's just stick with Green Bay. Let's stick with this division round first. We will move forward after that. You know,
Man, they gotta make it, man.
yeah.
There's
We
no
ain't
choice.
talking about it until the end, man.
Yeah, no choice.
Yeah, we got to. We got to.
We gotta get out and dominate. I think we can get out here, really put some numbers and run them up out of stadium.
Come around, break their spirit early, man. That's what we do. We can't let them
Because you
hang
can
around
run
the game
on them
late.
too.
Yeah.
But you can't allow this team to hang around in the game late. I don't want a one-possession game with 3 minutes left. I don't want that. We need to put them away early.
Fucked up at that if we got the ball.
If we got the ball and we're up one possession, yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. But a one-possession game or, enough time to where we score and have to play
nervous.
defense again, I don't want that. We have to put them away. The playoffs is not times for tight games because that's how stars.
Man, that's for your nerves, man.
Yeah, that's for your
Stars are hating the playoffs, bro. Stars are hating the playoffs. So I'm not trying to make
Yeah, that's for your nerves,
trying to
man.
make them start, bro. I'm not trying to make them start.
Ain't how it go, man.
You want to play playoffs? No, I want come out and put their foot on their neck early. I need to come out and put their foot on their. That's the way we're going to beat this team. Do not
So you
hang
can sit
around late.
back and just
If they-
know that we got it for sure.
Yes, because if you
that's
hang
for
around
your
this- if
that's
you
for
let this
your
team hang
nerves,
around-
man.
I know, yes, it's a lot better. The game's a lot easier to watch when we're up. Yeah, the game's a lot easier to watch a 14 Well, with 3 minutes left in the game, y'all.
Hey, I'm with you, but don't try to put it on them like this is what they supposed to do, man.
Playoffs,
You
man.
got to, though, because if you
Playoffs,
allow
man.
this young quarterback to have confidence to where he thinks he can beat you, we need him scared. We need him knowing he needs to fear. I need the footsteps
Has he
in his
seen a
head.
pass rush like ours?
Man, I don't know. I don't know who they played this year. I can't even lie to you. Fuck the Packers. But
Birds pass rush is decent.
Bears got good pretty good
Good
defense.
and they played they beat Detroit. And they
17
beat
to
Detroit.
9. They beat Detroit and Kansas City.
I mean, they
Well, who have we? Who's
Kansas
beating
City
us
ain't
at
that.
home?
Nobody.
Ah, okay. Here we go.
Who we beat at home?
Everybody that done came across us. Everybody that done came across.
Have the playoffs.
Rams and Detroit.
So we don't give love for the Philly win. So we give more love for the Seattle win than we do for the Philly win. At home.
In hindsight, kind of. Right?
We beat Detroit.
Or the Rams. Or the
We beat
Rams.
Detroit.
Or the Rams.
Right now, that Rams.
And Detroit.
Rams is
Rams are scary.
That's a good win.
So we beat 3 playoff teams at home.
Right.
Rams are scary though.
Okay.
So you was throwing it out there
three
being
NFC
sarcastic,
playoff
man.
teams.
That ain't work.
Yeah. And the curse is lifted.
Yeah.
What he said.
And again, who is beating us at home this year?
Nobody.
Last year.
Okay.
Just going out on the
Nobody
limb,
last year,
nuts,
man.
cuz. Don't
No, we had-
they gonna hate regardless.
16
Nah, we lost Tampa Bay.
Rams are scary.
Trying to get it about me,
Rams
dog.
are scary. They got Super Bowl.
Rams,
They got Super Bowl.
Then
They got
they
pedigree
went
over
16 from there.
Then we went and beat them at,
Yeah. They got Super Bowl winning, and they got a stopper in the middle.
I told you that's all they need to do is score,
They
man.
just took the ball from them.
Yeah, Michigan up 17-10, but yeah, man.
First drive of the second half.
I guess we getting ready to catch y'all on the kickback, man, so y'all can get this crew party.
Edition, man.
Ready for the
Regular
playoffs.
regular season is over.
Yeah, man, we did it,
East
man.
Champs.
Yes, and we want some more. We want some more,
But
man.
Dak said I ain't satisfied with that.
Not at all.
We got more work to do, baby. Let's go. Let's go, folks.
We're the Dallas
Either way,
Cowboys.
man. Prove the naysayers.
Stand up, Cowboy Nation.
Let a naysayer know.
Hey, but we ain't doing that, y'all. So y'all still getting ready to see us.
Cowboys raw and uncut.
Prove them wrong.
Cowboys raw and uncut. Cowboys raw and uncut. Cowboys raw and uncut.
I can't say it. You can say that, huh, Dre? I can't say it though, because if I say it, I'm wrong. If I say it, I'm wrong.